come on, Chelsea. Forever we shall stand united. We got the power to win, power to rule. Come on, Chelsea. Forever we shall stand united. We stand divided. We fall no matter the situation. We will never stop, 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 stop till we are top, 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 top. We will never stop, 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 stop till we are top, 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 top. Relegation is now a portion. Blue is the color, football is the game. Winning is high, is high. Relegation is now a portion. Blue is the color, football is the game. Winning is high, is high. No matter what we defend, Chelsea is the name. We are the pride of London. No matter how we dey suffer, you know me say I will stop being no. We got the power to win, power to rule. Come on, Chelsea. Forever we shall stand united. We stand divided. We fall no matter the situation. We will never stop, 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 stop till we are top, 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 top. We will never stop, 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 stop till we are top, 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 top.
How on earth have we spent £1 billion and we're still losing to a 10-man West Ham? They don't even have Rice anymore. I can't do this every season. Sort it out!
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fell 3 goals, we scored and claim our right. In unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out. Benga for lion, kill us all. Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fell 3 goals, we scored and claim our right. Unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out. Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fell 3 goals, we scored and claim our right. Unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out. We got the power to win, power to rule. Come on, Chelsea. Forever we shall stand united. We stand divided. We fall no matter the situation. We will never stop, 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 stop till we are top, 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 top. We will never stop, 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 stop till we are top, 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 top. Relegation is now a portion. Blue is the color, football is the game. Winning is high, is high. Relegation is now a portion. Blue is the color, football is the game. Winning is high, is high. No matter what we defend, Chelsea is the name. We are the pride of London. No matter how we dey suffer, you know me say I will stop being no. We got the power to win, power to rule. Come on, Chelsea. Forever we shall stand United we stand, divided we fall, no matter the situation. We will never stop, 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 till we are top, 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 top. We will never stop, 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 till we are top, 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 top.
How on earth have we spent £1 billion and we're still losing to a 10-man West Ham? They don't even have rice anymore. I can't do this every season. Sort it out!
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fair, 3 goals we scored and claim our right. In unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Venga for lion, kill us all.
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fair, 3 goals we scored and claim our right. Unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Ọmọge yìí ó tó lọ sí.
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fair, 3 goals we scored and claim our right. Unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out. We got the power to win, power to rule. Come on, Chelsea. Forever we shall stand, united we stand, divided we fall, no matter the situation. We will never stop, 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 till we are top, 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 top. We will never stop, 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 till we are top, 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 top. Relegation is now a portion. Blue is the color of football, is the game. Winning is high, is high. Relegation is now a portion. Blue is the color of football, is the game. Winning is high, is high. No matter what we defend, Chelsea is the name. We are the pride of London. No matter how we dey suffer, you know me say I go stop being alone. We got the power to win, power to rule. Come on, Chelsea. Forever we shall stand, united we stand, divided we fall, no matter the situation. We will never stop, 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 till we are top, 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 top. We will never stop, 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 till we are top, 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 top.
How on earth have we spent £1 billion and we're still losing to a 10-man West Ham? They don't even have rice anymore. I can't do this every season. Sort it out!
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fair, 3 goals we scored and claim our right. In unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Venga for lion, kill us all.
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fair, 3 goals we scored and claim our right. Unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Ọmọge yìí ó tó lọ sí.
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From where sing. No think time, fair 3 goals we scored and claim our right. Unity we conquer, claim our fate. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out. We got the power to win, power to rule. Come on, Chelsea. Forever we shall stand, united we stand, divided we fall, no matter the situation. We will never stop, 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 till we are top, 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 top. We will never stop, 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 till we are top, 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 top. Relegation is now a portion. Blue is the color of football, is the game. Winning is high. Is high. Relegation is now a portion. Blue is the color of football, is the game. Winning is high. Is high. No matter what we defend, Chelsea is the name. We are the pride of London. No matter how we dey suffer, you know me say I go stop being alone. We got the power to win, power to rule. Come on, Chelsea. Forever we shall stand, united we stand, divided we fall, no matter the situation. We will never stop, 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 till we are top, 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 top. We will never stop, 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 till we are top, 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 top.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I know this is a tough time for us as Chelsea fans. This is a tough time. I repeat, this is a tough time. This is a tough time. Just like I put on the screen that is it Pochettino's selection and formation to blame or what? Because actually, this match, the match that they just finished playing, was not the kind of match that we should lose. Especially when it's come to match at home at Stamford Bridge. That's not a match which we should lose. I have seen that there will be a problem is when I saw Chilwell, Ben Chilwell playing 3 again. Immediately I saw Ben Chilwell playing 3. And in that left wing, there was not a kind of double up. I know there could be a problem, especially because I know some of the strikers of Forest, especially Awoniji and Elenga, is a mobile player. So I know someone like Chilwell will be going forward. So there is a need when you are using, I've said it many times, when Chilwell is part of the major flaws of today's match. When you use Chilwell, you have to put a man behind him because he is very weak in defending. So someone needs to be put there. Otherwise, he will be putting the midfielder and the defender into disarray. And that was what I've seen today. And the major thing today is the formation. The major thing, Pochettino keeps making that mistake. You use a particular formation during the preseason. And I don't know. This is not the time for you to be trying different formation. This is not the time. This is not the time. So the formation is totally a disaster. That formation is a disaster today. You are using how many central defender, central defender you want to use? How many? The formation, that formation is very, very wrong. It's a colossal error. And what I've seen is that, I told you in my last broadcast, I said when you have too many young players in the team, that it could be something to reflect on, because of a time that there will be a need for for players who could absorb pressures, who could dazzle when there are problems. And that's what I have seen today. It was evident to this match that our players lack experiences in some areas. I do not really expect. There were a lot of chances that were missed today. There were a lot of chances that were missed today. I know some of you we only see the mistake that the only mistake that Gallagher and Casedo made. Honestly, for me, those were minute errors. The major error is the formation was not actually right. When the formation is not right, player will just be playing. They will just be playing individually. So I'm thinking maybe Pochettino is banking on individual player skills, not a kind of team cohesion, because that's what they have displayed today. That's what they have displayed today. They didn't play like a team today, and that was why they were just mixing everything. They were just missing the opportunities. It was a game that should have been killed in the first half. Yes, that game supposed to have been killed, to have been what, to have been even finished in the first half, but formation was a wrong one. Pochettino, it's so unfortunate. 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 I think the coach now needs to go and sit down. Do you want? For me, if I do not see any 4-3, I believe in 4-3-3 formation. I believe in 4-3-3 formation. For me, I believe in 4-3-3 formation or 4-4-2. Those are the kind of formations that I think we fit in, especially 4-3-3. You use a particular formation in the preseason tour, during the preseason tour, and all of a sudden you are just changing formation here and there. This is not a time for you to be trying formation. This is Premier League. This is Premier League, where you do not even undermine any team. I learned that even Nottingham Forest that won today, they have not won on Chelsea's soil since I think maybe 1995. And can you imagine today? We had what it takes to kill that match in first half. But those were the errors that I've pointed out earlier. Number one, putting Ben Chilwell. I never said 3-5-2. I said 4-3-3. Olokun Eshin said 3-5-2 for what? I never said 3-5-2. I said 4-3-3. 4-3-3 or 4-4-2. That was what I said. Olokun Eshin. So, okay, successful King Light is saying something here. Wow, he said we got the wrong manager. I don't know how we managed to have settled for Poch when there was a Zidane available. that has a track record of success, cups and medal. Poach rely on individual talent. Hmm, that's a word. Adekombi Oluwamuyiwa Joseph said the formation is totally wrong when you have real wingers on the bench. Hmm. Paul D said Pochettino will be the cause of his own downfall in Chelsea. Olokun Eshin said 3-5-2 for what? The only three. Oh, okay. Thank you, Olokun Eshin. Thank you for clarification. So I was because how will you use 3-5-2? 3-5-2 is it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. When every Chelsea was campaigning, Jackson wasn't good to be our main striker. I always made a comment on Twitter that no matter what we need, Vlahovic, other Chelsea fans said Vlahovic is not better. It's a food for thought. So I think for me, this loss, I will not ascribe it to players' fault. Honestly, I watched it. I would say coach got it wrong from the beginning. That's the truth. So our coach needs to take the blame. He got it wrong from the beginning. He got it wrong from the beginning. And it is high time he learned that Ben Chilwell, Badegashin Ajibola Abdul Adi, the old player served na shit. Well, you can say that again, but I want to tell you, if players are good, if players are good, they could even fumble if a coach is using wrong formation. Good player will fumble in a wrong formation approach. Yes, I'm telling you, when there is a wrong formation, good players will become bad players, and we become shit players like what we have said. Uh Dong said it was very unfortunate. It gave us sleepless night receiving a diss from Manchester United fans on Facebook. Yes, of course it will happen. That one will happen. It's a normal thing that when a a particular uh, a particular a particular team loses, there's no way there will be a kind of this. There's going to be this from rivals. So it's a normal thing that banter will be thrown. That's a normal. That's a normal thing. That's a normal thing. Yeah. For example, I'm disappointed because whenever Chelsea loses now, people use my song to throw banter at me on Twitter, on Instagram, on everything. But let me tell you, that's one of the beauties of the game. That we have to know that sometimes we win. I have said it in my song. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Yeah, but there are some losses that we know that okay, this loss was as a result of this. Our loss today is as a result of wrong formation by Pochettino. Our loss today is as a result of Pochettino's wrong approach to that game. He read that game wrongly. I couldn't see any technical technical strategy that Pochettino effected in that match. So, and that's why I said I wouldn't blame players so much. Of course, I was so annoyed when I saw the way Jackson missed the opportunity to score. Yes, I know. Let me tell you what will be happening now. Liverpool fans will be happy now that we have lost, and what they will be happy at is that there was a miss because our goal was caused by misunderstanding between Kalaga and Casado. That was what caused that goal, and it can happen to anyone. Goals could be scored. In fact, are often scored through errors. The formation, I've said to you, no amount of skills you have. In fact, if you have more than you have double skills of Messi. If you are playing under the direction of what of wrong formation, you will fumble as a player, even as a skillful player. If you cannot play well in a wrong formation, you cannot play well. You cannot play well. So Liverpool fans now, they will be happy because number one, we have become enemies because Casado rejected them and he came to Chelsea. Now, because of what has happened today, they will be using my song to throw banter at me. I mean, why that wouldn't even move me. Honestly, yes, successful King Light. You are very right. Nottingham Forest is too small. It's too small. They won last on, if I could recall, they won last on Chelsea soil. They won last in 1995. I think in 1995 or 1997. That was the time they won last. I think if I could remember, again 1995, 1997. Yeah, maybe. I think, yeah. Because commentator says something like that. I think 1995 or 97 or 2005, if I don't make mistake. Like what successful King Light is saying, Nottingham Forest is too small to come and win us in our own Stamford Bridge. Tears is just full of my eyes when I was watching that we are losing to Nottingham Forest in our own house. That was honestly, that was too disastrous. That was disastrous. Thank you, Olokun. Let me put it on the screen. Mr. Olokun is saying, I will never fault our players, but Pochettino using Chiwe ahead of our winger is totally absurd. I agree with you, Mr. Olokun. I agree with you. Brian Lexis, I have said it. I said it a few minutes ago that it would have been good for us to stick to 4-3-3 or at most 4-4-2. Why can't Chelsea play 4-3-3 with left and right winger with one striker? It's damning, Mr. Femi. It's damning. Honestly, how can we lose at home to Nottingham Forest? Yes, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. It's Brian Lexi said Chelsea have loaned all the talented players. Now, see what we are playing. Honestly, it's damning. It's damning. It's damning. It's damning. It's damning. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. It's actually frustrating. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. Good evening, Mr. Alawi Yabib. Good evening, Mr. Alawi Yabib. Honestly, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. I don't know I don't even know. I don't even know what we can say about this. Let's just console ourselves for a bit. Just short break.
How on earth have we spent £1 billion and we're still losing to a 10-man West Ham? They don't even have rice anymore. I can't do this every season. Sort it out!
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Newton Town fell 3 goals, we scored and claim our right. In unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Gbẹ̀ngà Fọláyan kí ló sọ o.
Our strength, fire, fuels, our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Looting time, fair goals, we scored and claim our right. Unity, we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Ọmọge yìí ó tó lọ sí.
Our strength, fire, fuels, our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Looting time, fair goals, we score and claim our right. Unity, we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out. We got the power to win, power to rule. Come on, Chelsea. Forever we shall stand. United we stand. Divided we fall, no matter the situation. We will never stop, 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 stop. Till we are top, 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 top. We will never stop, 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 stop. Till we are top, 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 top. Relegation is not a portion. Blue is the color of football. Is the game winning is high. Is high. Relegation is not a portion. Blue is the color of football. Is the game winning is high. Is high. No matter what we defend, Chelsea is the name. We are the pride of London. No matter how we dey suffer, you know me say I go stop being a blue. We got the power to win, power to rule. Come on, Chelsea. Forever we shall stand. United we stand. Divided we fall, no matter the situation. We will never stop, 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 stop. Till we are top, 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 top. We will never stop, 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 stop. Till we are top, 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 top.
So, irrespective of the present situation, I think I want to appeal to all Chelsea fans around the world. This is not time for us to be exchanging words, to be exchanging words or to be what throw insult upon ourselves. Is a time for us to recalibrate and even send real words, real messages to Chelsea management camp. That is not by signing young players alone. The frustration is becoming endemic now, and everybody is just frustrated. So I think this is the time that Chelsea management needs to really realize that as you think about future investment, you should also think about the result, the result for the team, the result for the present moment. It's not everything about the people saying that okay, we are buying young players for future investment. I have always said it that there's a place for experience in a team. There's a place. And that's why, even in an organization, whenever they want to employ, they will ask you, okay, or they will put it there. We want someone with 2 years or 2 years, 2 years cognate experience. We want someone who will do this work and has cognate experience, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years. It's part of the process. It's part of the productivity. It's part of you getting desirable result. If you put someone with no experience in a team, there's no way it's going to give you an inexperienced or performance. That's what will happen. Or it will take time before they really understand the system. So, and that's why I will not actually blame those players. I blame the coach. Before any players are bought, unless it's just what making trying to be diplomatic publicly. Before players are bought, they will consult the coach. They will Oh, thank you, Mr. Peter. One day. Good evening, sir. I'm following you from Crow Hill Community, Liberia. Why is it the players can't strike behind the 18 yard? So that's another problem that they are not shooting. They want to enter. So they want to enter. So they want to be entering a box 18. There's a place for they say there comes a time that you have to shoot. When that Palmer came in, at least he was playing short. They need to shoot because most of the shots that they were playing were being defended. Were being defended by those uh, yes, successful king light. That's a beautiful word there. Those words are beautiful, and we need that word. I totally believe we will be back. Not how you started. If we cannot win Nottingham Forest today, we will win them tomorrow. And that is the main result, not started. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. So I believe that taking taking much of time before we can get results is really bringing it down, Jari. Imagine our position. Yeah. Now we were in 10th position before. We were in 10th position before. And I don't know whether where we are moving to 11th position or 12th position. Because after the matches now we will see how things pan out. So it's so frustrating for the fans, and I really understand what is going on. Around. I really understand. I really understand. Everybody is just not happy. We are not happy. We are not happy. So we are not happy. We are not happy. We are not happy. We are not happy at all. We are not happy. We are not happy. We are not happy. Honestly, we are not happy. I feel that Pochettino can do better. This loss, I will strongly say that it was Pochettino's fault, not players' fault. That formation was not was not something to write home about. Honestly, we need to go back to our 4-3-3 and work on that. Go back to 4-3-3 and work on that. I don't know. The coach is the problem for this. I will say that. For me, I don't. We don't need just to be wasting time or to be uh to be hiding the truth. Our coach, our coach got it wrong. Pochettino got it wrong. Uh, Jackson can't be our main striker. I think we need one up striker, which Jackson will play behind. We have said it. We have said it many times. He needs a versatile partner. He needs a versatile partner. It was evident. It was evident. It was evident. I mean, what his miss today, that was a collateral miss. That was a collateral miss. I never expected him that he will miss that goal. That it was yeah, yeah, yeah. It was a collateral damage. But let me tell you, the match has been played. Thank you, Brian Lexi. Brian Lexis. 4-3-3 is the best way forward, I believe. Yes, I know. That's where the joker is. We have to revert to 4-3-3 formation and use right players. Use right player. We need to use right players. You know. Let me and lastly, don't be don't be moved with a lot of banters you'll be receiving all around. Of course, now you will, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. I know there will be a lot of banters coming in from our rivals towards me. I mean, like I've always told them those banter will not move me because I know no condition is permanent. Things will change. We learn from mistakes, error, defeat. They do not define what Chelsea is. They do not define us at all. They do not define us. In one of the songs, I think I sang this. Yeah, we know what we are, even though we are receiving defeat now. Let's go.
Even in our season, we know what we are. Even when things go wrong with us, we know what we are. When the season doesn't favor us, we still know say we are Chelsea. Gbogbo Premiership clubs ẹ wá gbọ́. We know what we are. Ọlọ́mọ kó wá kìlọ̀ fọ́mọ ẹ o. We know what we are. Ìjayà Chelsea ti di ẹ̀sùn fún wa.
We are the pride.
We are the pride of London. Ojú tí wọ́n á ti lọ mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ o. Bàbá wa fi wá dábìrà lójú apẹ̀ gan. All Chelsea fans let's celebrate.
Ìdánì wa.
We are the summer series winners o. We have lifted our first trophy. Àkìṣẹ́gbẹ́ ìyáláyà àwọn noise makers.
Gbogbo Chelsea fan.
Ìsàwọ̀ ẹ̀mú. Even in our season, we know what we are. Even when things go wrong with us, we know what we are. When the season doesn't favor us, we still know say we are Chelsea. Gbogbo Premiership clubs ẹ wá gbọ́. We know what we are. Ọlọ́mọ kó wá kìlọ̀ fọ́mọ ẹ o. We know what we are. Ìjayà Chelsea ti di ẹ̀sùn fún wa.
We are the pride.
We are the pride of London. Ojú tí wọ́n á ti lọ mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ o. Bàbá wa fi wá dábìrà lójú apẹ̀ gan. All Chelsea fans let's celebrate.
Ìdánì wa.
We are the summer series winners o. We have lifted our first trophy. Àkìṣẹ́gbẹ́ ìyáláyà àwọn noise makers.
Gbogbo Chelsea fan.
Ìsàwọ̀ ẹ̀mú.
Ṣé bí wọ́n bí sórí mẹ́ta ni? Ṣé bí wọ́n bí sórí mẹ́ta ni? Ṣé bí wọ́n bí sórí mẹ́ta ni? Ṣé bí wọ́n bí sórí mẹ́ta ni?
Wetin concern Arsenal with Chelsea matters o. Ibi tán bá fẹ́ lẹ́mọ̀ ṣọ́ṣọ́ ló máa ń ṣọ́. Ẹ fi Chelsea sílẹ̀ lọ́rùn ẹ̀gbọ́n ti yín o.
Ṣé bí wọ́n bí sórí mẹ́ta ni? Ṣé bí wọ́n bí sórí mẹ́ta ni?
lójú wọn gbogbo gíragíragíragíra gbogbo sìbára dáradára.
Ó máa tó ká lójú gbogbo ọmọ Arsenal. Ó máa tó ká lójú wọn. Àpò Chelsea tó tàdí mẹ́rin agbára ló lọ mú wá o. Agbára ló lọ mú wá. Àjò wọn lọ ti jàkadì kó ẹ bá mi sọ fún wọn kan bó agbára la lọ mú wá. Ìlàjẹ bó agbára la lọ mú wá. Òun ṣọmọ lókù bẹ́ẹ̀ ni a ò ní sí pẹ̀lú rẹ̀. O lájẹ agbára la lọ mú wá. lose for life. Agbára la lọ mú wá.
Yeah. Well, I love what successful King Light said here. Caicedo is a fantastic player we have in our club. We all watch the kind of passes and Caicedo did today. So let's just have the patience. We have all the quality players. I strongly support this opinion, this contribution. Thank you, successful King Light. This is a beautiful contribution today. I know we have seen a lot of contribution today, but this is also one of the great contribution today. Because to some people believe that it was Casedos and Kalaga's error that cost us our goals. But don't let us forget all the beautiful things they have done, all the beautiful passes, everything they have done. I don't have it in my mind to blame those two guys. Those good guys really try. If you blame them, okay, if a player makes an error, what about the keeper? Our keeper, Sanchez, is also a concern for me. But I don't want to blame anybody. Only what I want to say is that everything is because of Pochettino's error. Pochettino mistake of mistake about the formation, what was caused this thing. If we have the right formation, you will see these guys playing well. Because they have to play to the instruction. They cannot just say, okay, we want coach said that okay, it should be 3-5-2, but we want to play 4-3-3. No, they don't want to do that. So they play to coach instruction. So why are we blaming them? I don't know this. We should not blame these guys. I think I watched some of their training sessions. They have fantastic training sessions. But if the coach, if the technical crew decide that okay, this is the strategy we want to use, they have to follow that strategy, and we could see that's the approach of Pochettino. His strategy is not working. It's not working, and it is high time. Let me tell you, if we are losing to a small team like Forest, what about when we meet Manchester United? We meet Manchester City. Our yansh will open up. That's what will happen. If we are struggling with the small team like Forest, like Nottingham Forest, if we are struggling with them, that means our yansh is going to open up so wide when we meet Manchester United, when we meet Arsenal, when we meet Tottenham. That's what will happen. So I think Pochettino needs to take a cue from this match and really talks to his sense. He needs to talk to himself. 4-3-3 is an ideal formation for us. Use wingers. Why will you keep wingers on the bench? We have fantastic wingers on the bench, and you are keeping them. I don't subscribe to him using Benchiwa. Honestly, is a for now. Benchiwa is not the right way. He's not the right player for now. They should get that formation right and put right players. Successful King Light is saying something there. If Pochettino will hear me out, Petrovic will sign for our second choice is far better than Sanchez. We are using as our first choice. If you said I am lying, go and watch two of them. Petrovic is like check. I'm not doubting you. I tried not to say that, but that was what my statement earlier really meant. I try not to condemn Sanchez publicly, but that was what I was actually saying, because Messi, Ronaldo, all of them, they made mistake, and when mistakes are made, other players also can correct that mistakes. But Sanchez today, I don't think that the ball that Elanga played, I don't think that ball was a shot. It was just a kind of what when you just place. It was just a placement of ball, and Sanchez fell for it. For me, I think if it were to be Mendy, Mendy will catch that ball. I'm sorry, it could be a sentiment, but that's the truth. That's the truth. If it were to be Mendy, Mendy will catch that ball. If it were to be Mendy, Mendy will catch that ball. So I have a feeling that we may need to try Petrovic, like what successful King Lighter said. We may need. So our loss today is as a result of Pochettino's selection and formation. So he is to be blamed. I raised the question: our loss is Pochettino's selection and formation to blame? So for me, I would say yes. Pochettino's selection and formation are to be blamed. Yes, that's the main topic for today. That's the theme for this broadcast. So, and I'm responding to it based on many people's opinions, many people's contributions around the world. You could see everybody is just saying the formation, because we could all see it. The formation was wrong. The formation was wrong. It was wrong. Don't let us mix any words together. It was wrong. It was a wrong formation, and we need to do better. We just need to do better. We just need to do better. This is what I need to say. Let me just play a song and we go and sleep. It's so painful, honestly. It's so painful. This is not what we really plan for. If we are struggling with a small team, what about when we play strong team like Man U, like Arsenal, like Tottenham? Like if we play this team, our yansh go open. Our yansh go open. We need. I think Pochettino need to prove that is the coach, is an ideal coach for Chelsea. Otherwise, his position is being threatened. Abdullah Tamim, yeah. Abdullah Tamim is saying something here. Our problem now is the three back system is not working. The team play all preseason 4-2-3-1. Then boom, push went to 3-5-2 for the season proper. Why having plenty attackers? That's what we have been saying, Abdullah. You are also right. We have been saying this. I don't know why he's going for 3-5-2. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why he's going for 3-5-2. I just don't know. I can't understand it. Chuku Frank said Chelsea don't have coach. Actually, we have a coach. The only problem is these coaches sometimes they are very stubborn. They are very stubborn. They normally feel that they can try a lot of things and they can buy time. Modern football is not like that. Modern football is not like that. You just need to do what is feasible and what is achievable. Successful King like is saying something here. My most pain is that how can you as a coach have three wingers on the bench and you're using Chinwa for a winger? Honestly, it's frustrating, my brother. So King like it's frustrating. I was just lamenting on my seat as I watched that match. And as I was seeing Chinwell making the wrong moves. These are our three games that Pochettino is making this error. Yes, that error is a collateral error. Successful is a collateral error. My family, this is just too early to start pointing on another place. Give the boys to jail. In football, the three results win, lose, draw. We cannot everything, my family. Trust me, we will definitely come strong. That's a comforting That's a comforting word from my brother Chanda from Zambia. That's a comforting word. But we are just stating the obvious and what need to be what rectified before our next match. I think next week is going to be an international week, so maybe that time will be enough for us to reflect before our next match. So that's what I'm going to say. That will be um, our next match will be again Bournemouth. That will be on September 17th. Our It's not our next match actually. Next match. Um, okay, yeah. So, mm, yes, I think I'm right. Our next match will be against Bournemouth. 17. It's an away match. It's an away match. So, mm, yeah, that's when. That's So that's our next match. Okay. DK said, DK side. Even when I see that lineup, I know that we're gonna lose that match. Formation is bad. We start preseason with 4-2-3-1, and then league start, and we started using 3-5-3, 3-5-2. Yeah, we are just all of us. We are saying the same thing. Blues always, yes, of course. Blue always. Brian leg six, yes. The reason for playing is to score goals. I do not know why Chelsea refused to sign prolific strikers. Precious, Mr. Precious, thank you. Uh, a successful King lad is saying something. Imagine we spend 100 million for Modric and Poch can't even start him. If I'm the person that paying that money for Modric, I will get Poch arrested. Yeah, it's painful. It's painful. It's painful. Chelsea really performed well based on the formation and selection they played. But it was unfortunate that all the chances they created at the upfront is not converted. But had it been the formation is 4-3-3, it could have been better. Mr. Sampson, thank you for that contribution. Thank you for that contribution. All of us we have been saying the same thing actually. We have been saying the same thing. At the moment, even Brighton is winning Newcastle. Brighton is winning Newcastle. Also, it's too early to say because it's just first half. The first half or second half. So I think we just need to really, above all, after we have said everything we have said, we just need to um, be positive. We need to be positive no matter what. Well, they need our support now. You know, they need our support. I really feel bitter today. But what can we do? Chelsea is our team. We just need to continue. We need to continue supporting them. We need to continue supporting them. We need to pray for them. We need to pray for Pochettino that God should change his heart. 3-5-2 is not the ideal formation for us. It's not the ideal formation for us. 3-5-2. No. 4-3-3. Then all players will participate fully. That's the ideal formation. And that's what I believe our next game will be better. because we have international break. I think 2 weeks of international break. And we will return back by September 17th, Sunday. And that's going to be an away match between us and Bournemouth. So that will be played on Sunday, September 17th. So hopefully, all the areas that we need to work on then. Brian is saying Poch must change the style of play and formation as we're gonna lose. Yeah, you will need to change. You will need to change. Before we go, let's just hear some music. I should go for a short break.
Even in our season, we know what we are. Even when things go wrong with us, we know what we are. When this season doesn't favor us, we still know say we are Chelsea. Gbogbo Premiership clubs ẹ wá gbọ́. Ọlọ́mọ kó wá kìlọ̀ fọ́mọ ẹ o. Ìjayà Chelsea ti di ẹ̀sùn fún wa. We are the pride of London. Ojú tí wọ́n á ti lọ mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ o. Bàbá wa fi wá dábìrà lójú apẹ̀ gan. All Chelsea fans let's celebrate. Ìdánì wa. We are the summer series winners, so we have lifted our first trophy. Akíṣẹ́gbẹ́ ìyáláyà àwọn noise makers. Gbogbo Chelsea fans. Ìsàwọ̀ èèmọ̀.
Have we spent £1 billion and we're still losing to a 10-man West Ham? They don't even have rice anymore. I can't do this every season. Sort it out!
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fell 3 goals, we scored and claim our right. In unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Gbẹ̀ngà Fọláyan kí ló sọ o.
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fell 3 goals, we scored and claim our right. Unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out. We got the power to win, power to rule. Come on, Chelsea. Forever we shall stand. United we stand. Divided we fall, no matter the situation. We will never stop, till we are top. We will never stop, till we are top. Relegation is not a portion. Blue is the color, football is the game. Winning is high. Relegation is not a portion. Blue is the color, football is the game. Winning is high. No matter what we defend, Chelsea is the name. We are the pride of London. No matter how we dey suffer, you know me say I go stop being alone. We got the power to win, power to rule. Come on, Chelsea. Forever we shall stand. United we stand. Divided we fall, no matter the situation. We will never stop, till we are top. We will never stop, till we are top. Waiting concerns my fans with Chelsea matters so. Ibi tán bá fẹ́lẹ́ mọ̀ ṣọ́ṣọ́ ló máa ń ṣọ́. Ẹ fi Chelsea sílẹ̀ lọ́rùn ẹ̀gbọ́n ti yín o. Ṣé bí wọ́n bí sórí mẹ́jà ni? Ṣé bí wọ́n bí sórí mẹ́jà ni?
So my takeaway message today is that we have made a mistake. We have made errors in this match that we play today. Our Pochettino, our coach, has got it wrong. Yes, we have failed, and if our team fails, that means we have failed. So it is high time we came together and be united to forge ahead. That's my message I will give us today. We have said what needs to be done, and that is good. We should not be perturbed with kind of banters we are receiving today. Those banters will be there whether we like it or not, because in one way or the other we are also sent banters to them when they were also losing. Or it is a normal banter is part of football. We should not be affected by banters our rivals are throwing at us. I'm not affected. If you go to Twitter, if you go to YouTube, if you go to Facebook, if you go to any social platform now, they are using my songs against me, which is not. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it as a big issue because banter is part of football. The only time I may respond is when someone is going beyond the boundary of banter. When you are sounding rude or you're sounding insulting, that's when you see me, I will reply. But if it is a normal banter, oh, blah, 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 someone is here. His name is Maswell Babalola. I want to announce his name for you so that you know that there is one guy in the comment section who is not actually Arsenal fan, but he's my follower, which is okay. Anthony Elenga has small goals at Stamford Bridge than 100 million Modric. That's a kind of banter remarks, and is allowed in football. So I can't blame him. Understand? I can't blame him. So it's allowed. His name is is in the comment section, Maxwell Babalola. So it's allowed in football. It's a banter remark. And you could, of course, from what you could, from his banter remark, you could see that he's not a Chelsea fan. He's a wonderful follower of mine, and but you could see that he's not a Chelsea fan. But coming to the comment section to throw banter, I think that is not actually right. When you know that this is a Chelsea broadcast, it would have been better if you put it in one post that is on the page. That would have been better. But on live broadcast, if I just say, okay, one thing now, they should do it for you now, you will feel pained. That is, yes, my page is a football page where we discuss football, but it's wrong when you are coming up with a banter remark on live broadcast that is meant for Chelsea fans. It could bring a kind of misconceptions. I'm not saying what you have written is bad, and I'm not saying that you do not have right to write a banter remark, but I'm just saying what is ideal. That's just it. You are not wrong for writing. Maswe Babalola, you are not wrong for writing banter remark. But I'm just saying that there's a way you can write that banter remark elsewhere, maybe under some post. Don't phone checks. I will not blame Jackson. Don't blame Jackson at all. Don't blame Jackson. If you are blame is playing maturely. If you are saying Jackson is playing maturely, what about his moves around? What about his passes that were missed? I can't blame. Don't blame them. When Enzo lost penalty, we can't blame them. These are wonderful players. Don't let us blame them. The coach got it wrong. That's just it. If the coach didn't get it wrong, these guys would have what? Would have given us what? Our three. We would have gotten our 3 points. When they are not playing on that right formation, they will be overworking themselves. And when they are overworking themselves, it will be very easy for them to make mistakes. That's the truth. Don Phoenix, that's what I would say. Don't blame any player. Jackson is not playing immaturely at all. All he needed in that match is what is helpmate. He needed an helpmate. That was what he needed. He needed a strong partner like Nkuku. So, and that's what the coach is supposed to do. He's supposed to find someone who could replace Nkuku, who could play like Nkuku, who will do that. And the little time that Palmer, maybe you didn't notice, correct me if I'm wrong. The little time that Palmer came in, Cole Palmer, we could see the contribution that he brought in. Thank you, Bright Dana. Thank you. That's a good response. Bright Nana said, "Say the coach is not good at all. Ben Chilwell is our pro." I've said it when we started this program. That was the first thing I said, that Ben Chilwell is supposed not to be part of this lineup. If you are using Ben Chilwell, you have to double up that left wing. You have to double up the players that will be there, because Ben Chilwell will not defend well. That is the problem. He will not defend well. He can't run back, and that's why there will be someone that will be positioned to cover for Ben Chilwell whenever he goes up, because Ben Chilwell will not stay in the defense. He goes up front. That's what he does. He goes up front as if he's number 11. So that means if you are using Ben Chilwell as number 3, you have to double up that wing, double up the players in that wing. So that's what we are trying to say. That's what we are trying to say. I like I've said, my takeaway message is that we have failed together. We have failed, and all of us we've all failed as a team. So what I would say is that we rise, we fall together. Yes, we rise, we fall together. This is a challenging time for Chelsea fans around the world. Some Chelsea fans will be attacking, fellow Chelsea fans. And we do not need that now. What we need now is unity. We need unity, prayer, and what we need to also speak out. And that's what we are saying now. We are speaking out so that people at the ends of affairs will hear us. So you could see that there is a place for experience in football. You cannot undermine the place of experience in football. So I posted a lot of things about my concern for young players, that we need to overhaul our squad with experienced players. Not all the players should not be young players. And say you are building for the future. What about the present result? Of course, we could see what Mazen did now. Mazen is far better than Chilwell. He's far better. He's far better. How can we buy all attacking players and continue playing 3 back with 5 defenders? The coach is I don't want to say what Akwasi Achipong said. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm telling you, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. Bright Nana Safo Kantaka. Martin is far better than Chilwell. Yes, I agree. Because he can fall back, run back. Chilwell will not run back. Bright Nana Safo Katanga. Anytime today. So I think we just need to make ourselves happy today, because today it's weekend and we are going to Sunday. Let me play one music that will make us happy. At least that will cheer us up. We have lost. And we rise, we fall together.
Robilafia, Akuaba, to Jesse. Come on. Robilafia, Akuaba, to Jesse. Come on. Robilafia.
In the heart of the pitch, where dreams ignite, a rising star emerges, shining so bright. Romeo Lavia,
A name we don't know.
born with a passion for the beautiful game, a journey of talent, ambition and flame.
From the roots
To Ghana's pride, from Southampton shores to Stamford Bridge. Akuaba, to Chelsea, Romeo Lafia, Akuaba, to Chelsea, Romeo Lafia, Akuaba, Omokabo, Akuaba, Omokabo, Romeo, Akuaba, Omokabo, Romeo, Akuaba, Omokabo, Romeo Lafia, Akuaba, Omokabo, si Chelsea, Akuaba, Omokabo, si Chelsea, Akuaba, Romeo, Omo Lafia, oh.
Jesse fans, what to you?
Liverpool score, a tempting sand, AFT beat, they sought to band.
Romeo Lafia, Jesse score. When legends are made,
Where titles are won, Romeo Lafia, Aquaba to you, Romeo Lafia, Okabo, Romeo Lafia, you are welcome, gbogbo ọmọ Chelsea, wọ́n ṣe Akuaba, gbogbo ọmọ Chelsea, wọ́n ní kí ẹ, wọ́n kí ẹ, wọ́n ṣe Akuaba, you are welcome, Romeo Lafia, you are welcome to Stamford Bridge, Akuaba, Romeo Lafia, Akuaba, Romeo Lafia, Okabo, Romeo Lafia, Okabo, Romeo, you are welcome, Romeo,
So Akuaba, Romeo Lafia. Hopefully, we will be seeing Romeo in the next match by September 17. Yes, we will be. Romeo is likely going to be part of the players that will play on September 17th. And that's an away match actually between us and Bournemouth. It's gonna be on Sunday. For in my place on 17, it's going to be on 17 because based on my time zone. Well, in your time zone, it could be on September 16. I mean, yeah. So, but in my time zone, it's gonna be September 17. I know in some time zone, in some area, in some countries, it's gonna be on September 16. So thank you, guys. Like, don't let us put today's loss in mind. Let's just laugh at the storm. Storm is part of what makes us. Defeat is part of what is part of victory. Failure is part of victory. Defeat is part of victory. So let's see it like that way. We have lost today. We will win tomorrow. Let's be positive. Let's say positive vibes. Yeah, that's what I would say. For now, I would say blue is the color. Chess is the name. Football is the game. Goodbye, guys. And have a wonderful weekend.
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fair, 3 goals we score and claim our right. Unity we will conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sorry now.